Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. I am the crazy man, Johnny Blender, sitting down here in South Louisiana, where I got up to a whopping 12 degrees this morning. It's not supposed to be that cold down here in the South. So coming to you tonight, a little bit cold, a little bit tired. Been up since 2 o'clock this morning. Just woke up and couldn't go back to sleep. And now I can't think of doing anything but going to sleep. But hey, it's Wednesday night, 7 o'clock. I'm supposed to be here, so this is where I am. Charlie Benson, my buddy, has joined, and I'm sure me complaining about the 12 degrees it is down here up there in New York, it's a lot worse for you. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to have an interesting. Frederick Roseman has joined. My loving wife, author Lynn Gibson, is over on her computer sharing the page. So if you're looking at me right now, share it. Don't just like it, share it. Let's see. I got my producer in Boston, Jimmy Bale, who just got his water back up and running from the Arctic bomb they had up there. Is that what it was called, Jimmy?
The Arctic bomb?
The Arctic bomb?
I guess.
So, yeah, it was cold. No water, right, for a week?
Right.
Terrible. I see that Ronnie and Lori Owens have joined us. Raffaello Tantilla Benson, that's Charlie Benson's wife, and man, does she make great donuts at her place in Gardner, New York. There went the Periscope phone. It always falls at least once. Tantillo Farms Bakery, Gardner, New York. It'll be open in the spring. My boy, Michael Pareto with Kane Resurrection is on. And Michael, Kane Resurrection is the band. If you look at the Adrian Fury Dragster trailer, the promo kit, the music that's playing in that is by Kane Resurrection. And Michael Pareto, who is joining the site right now, is the guitar player. So thanks. I'm glad you're on. Ronnie and Lori Owens, they sent me a beautiful picture this morning of a Harley Davidson with this tricked out clown skull gas tank on it, and they said that would be they told Lynn that would be perfect for having with the dragster. So they're stirring the pot from Texas. Let's see. Michael Chris. 10 inches of the white stuff here, Charlie Benson has to say. Well, we didn't get that much, but an inch was enough. I am joined tonight by my sidekick, the incomparable coconut moonshine that was sent to me or given to me by my buddy Wade Cuevas. Oh, and hold on, let me take a little bit. Oh, that's good. Man, that's really good. It's smooth as glass. Bud Wade Cuevas and all of my buddies that are C10 Chevrolet truck guys. I got something I need your help on. So listen at this real close. I have got a 69 C10 short wheelbase rolling chassis. The back half has been narrowed for big wide tires and it's C-notched. I have coilovers on it with a 4-link setup. I've got a custom coilover front end on it, disc brakes all the way around it, and it's all powder coated wet black. Now, this is something I've had in the shop that I've been working on for a while, and I want to get rid of it. So give me some ideas of what that's worth on the market. So I know where I'm at. I see my buddy, the magician, Aaron Harp, has joined. Aaron is a great magician up in Kentucky, and I wish he'd make this cold weather disappear. Impress me, Aaron. Impress me. Make the cold weather disappear. I want to see that. My notes have froze. My notes have froze. I got to clarify when I say that. It sounded a little wrong, didn't it? All right. My notes have froze. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with my little computer tonight. This one over here isn't doing what I want it to do. Oh, back to my producer in Boston, Jimmy Bell. Him and Paul Daniels have a show on tomorrow night called Pot Talk, Politically Offensive Talk. It is wonderful. Yes, I'm sure Aaron Hart can make moonshine disappear. I'm absolutely positive of it. In fact, let me do a little bit of myself right now. I see here where we live in Independence, Louisiana, we have a wonderful mayor who I see the mayor, Angelo Mannino, has joined the show. So, Mr. Mayor, I sure am happy, and I hope y'all are staying warm over there. Angelo, we like Angelo.
We like Angelo.
Angelo's cool. He's really done a lot for the town. He went in, he stepped into a
nightmare.
A nightmare, yeah. He stepped into a nightmare, and he has cleaned it up. So we like Angelo. We try to help Angelo as much as we can, and anytime he needs something, I try to be there for him. So yeah, how are you?
I'm wonderful.
I'm glad you're here.
Do something with Angelo, but he's heard that I'm not kid friendly. So.
Yeah, you scare everybody. You scare everybody. But yeah, back to our wonderful Mississippi coconut moonshine. This is excellent.
It truly is.
Oh man, I cleaned it up and put it in this lovely decanter that my son gave me for Christmas. But this is how it came to me, so I've got plenty. Let's see. Terry Bender has joined. Aaron Harp said he's been trying to. He's working on making this cold weather disappear. Impressed me.
John was going to open the door this morning and set a heater outside just to see if it would help warm things
up. I tried. I set the heater outside the door to shop or at the house. It was too cold for me to even go in the shop today.
I know. All day.
All day. Yeah, you got I stayed in the house all day.
I had the Johnny Blender experience.
Hey, you got to love that. Not everybody. That's something that we could charge for. That could be a ride, an entertainment, amusement ride. The Johnny Blender experience.
It's where you send the bad kids.
Yeah. Speaking of bad kids, I see one who's just joined us. Oh, man. So this week, Monday night, we sat back and we watched Street Outlaws Memphis. Monday night with JJ the Boss.
I like JJ.
And I got to tell you, I enjoyed it. What'd you think?
I loved it.
I really enjoyed it.
Loved
it. His posse that he's got, or his family that's around him that's down there is a pretty good bunch of guys.
I like the way JJ rolls, that's for sure.
He is I told you I didn't like him when we first saw it. When we first started watching some of the previews, I really didn't like the guy.
Yeah.
It's just something about him I couldn't put my finger on it, but there was just something about him that I just didn't like.
And you remember how I laughed when you said that, right?
Yeah, I do. And then the thing when you told me the reason you don't like you, and you let me stew over that all night. You said the reason you don't like him because y'all are just alike.
Yeah. Loud, obnoxious, but in general, good guys.
Edward Kramer's joined. Thank you, Edward. Glad to see you on there. And Tony McCreate. Is that the guy in Kentucky?
No.
Okay. All right. But anyway, back to the Street Outlaws. JJ the Boss, his bunch was pretty good. We enjoyed watching it. We watched JJ doing the commercial breaks of the show, him walking around wherever they were sitting at, wherever they were all having a screening party. Is that what it's called? Screening party?
I think so.
A screening. He was doing a live feed here, and that was having a lot of fun. Oh, my Lord. Mariangela Kale. I want to tell you something. If I said that wrong, you're the first wrong name I've said tonight, because I usually say at least 3. So glad you're tuning in. Don't forget, like the show and share it. Share it. Yeah, I saw that Charlie Benson he just sent me a message. Very sad day about losing iconic Englishtown Raceway. It is, but I see that, and that's like the second one, I think, this week, or maybe there was one last week and one this week. There's a lot of that happening. The NHRA is doing a lot of changes. They're making a lot of changes. I can't say that they're changes for the good because it looks like the sport on the NHRA side is taking kind of a downward spiral. But at the same time, the downward spiral that it's taking is being picked up by the front engine dragsters coming back, the nitro funny cars coming back, the gassers coming, the outlaw gassers,
Outlaws.
and the street outlaws. The street outlaws in the no prep series is coming strong. I see Ashley Hoyt Vining has joined. Hey, Cole. Mike Reed. I see Mike, my brother, police officer. Mike Reed, we appreciate your service. And stay safe. Let's see. And by the way, I did not bring this moonshine from another state to Louisiana. I'm just drinking it. I didn't bootleg it.
We don't know how I got here.
Steve Rhodes, boy, are them kids killing you or what? But anyway, back to JJ and the Outlaw, JJ the Boss and the Southern Outlaws or the Memphis Outlaws. It was a good show. I wish to have the best of luck to him and his crew, the Memphis crew. So you can catch Street Outlaws Memphis Monday nights on Discovery, I think at 9 o'clock Eastern time. No, Central time.
Yeah, that's right.
10 o'clock Eastern.
Came on after my show.
Right. So 9 o'clock.
9.
Okay, so that's good.
Beautiful
But
cars too.
yeah, I'm telling you. And now their cars, they had a couple of those cars that were awesome. That one of the Corvettes was gorgeous.
Yeah.
And then what was it? A blue Firebird,
No,
metallic blue.
That was the same model Camaro.
Camaro. That's
My
right.
blue
That's right.
Camaro
That's right. That's right.
was.
That's right.
Yep.
But anyway, what I was getting back to on the NHRA and the, this is real good because it's kind of goes hand in hand with what I've been telling people for the last 5 or 6 months. The NHRA, the IHRA, which I think is about dead, but they have promoted and they have pushed drag racing over the edge. Drag racing was where people got together and like JJ and Chief and Reaper and the other guys, Barry Nicholson, the Godfather. What those guys are doing is street racing, and that's where all of this came from, was the street. And it's gotten so corrupt, so politicized, commercialized, politicized, bastardized. They've done every kind of odds to it that you can do. So they set it up to fail.
Yeah.
They set it up to fail. And now I think with, like I said, the no prep racing, the street outlaws, the gassers, the old time gassers coming back, cars like the Adrian Fury dragster and Charlie Benson's car and Steve Godwin's bittersweet dragster, front engine dragster. This type of racing is coming back, and that kind of looks. Jeff Began. Jeff Began is the guy who owns the ADRL. He just purchased the ADRL not too long ago, and I talked to him Monday. And I see my cousin Marie Young Moore is joined in. Hi, Marie. I hope you are warm over there in Lucedale. But Jeff Began, I talked to him Monday. He's the owner of the ADRL, he's Seatbelt Solutions, RJS Safety Equipment. He just purchased South Carolina Motorplex. It used to be Orangeburg Speedway in South Carolina. And he's rolling with it. He was dealing with cold weather. When I talked to him at the track the other day, he was ready to pour new concrete. Everything was sitting there waiting. It was just the temperature and the weather was too bad. They couldn't do anything. But one of the things I was telling him is that with the ADRL buying their own track at Orangeburg Motorplex or South Carolina Motorplex, and the type of racing events that they want to do, they're making it friendly again.
Yeah.
They're making it a family event again. And it's been so commercialized that, you can't go to the track I mean, it's just like a pro football game. It's going to cost you $100, $200 to go to the track on a weekend for you and your kid to go to the track, eat a little bit, and you know, it's crazy.
You know what it reminds me of? You know how you sit and you watch Nancy Pelosi addressing all of her cronies and everything?
Yeah.
Well, here they are running the show, but they are so disassociated from the entire event.
Right.
Well, that's kind of how I feel about NASCAR and all that, and the direction it's gone in. They've forgotten their roots.
Right.
They left out the real fans, the meat and potatoes.
That's it. East Coast Fuelers. Now, those are the guys that are going to be running up in the North-South race up in Sunrise, Maryland.
Yeah.
I'm going to read what I think this guy's name is Jim. Is it, East Coast Fuelers. Is this Jim Cummings? I think not. Cummings, like Cummings Motorsports. I think this is another one. Let's see. East Coast Fuelers will be up at Lebanon Valley in September. This with Charlie Benson, Jim Cummings, Jeff Lawrence, and a few more. All front motor rails. It's Dino Lawrence's show. Also, the North versus South at Cecil County Dragway in June with Steve Godwin and his crew from the South. Yes, okay, I got his name right. Charlie Benson just checked in. East Coast Fuelers Club up here is going to be front engine dragster only. Run what you brung and hope you brung enough. So that, but that again is getting back to what we started. You know, what was started, and with these front engine cars, with the gassers, with the no prep. That's what people are wanting to come see.
That's right.
They're paying the money. You can double book. You can double book a no. You know, you can't do a no prep and a nostalgia gassers race at the same time because like the Adrian's Fury dragster, we got to have a prep track for it to bite on.
Right.
So you can't have the two happening at the same time.
Right.
But that's the direction that the people want to see.
It is.
That's the direction that the people on the shows and the events that we go to and the races that we look at around us. That's what is now. They're not getting the turnout that the NHRA used to get. But if you look at the NHRA events now, you don't see them doing a lot of a lot of panning with the camera behind them.
Right, that's right.
Because there's not a lot of people in those stands.
That's right.
So they have pushed it, they have milked it, they have beat it, they have abused it, and now I think it's the time for the old school stuff to come back.
Yep.
It's time. Everybody likes everything goes around in cycles, and now is the time where the street racers who are going to the track, which is what I did, grew up in Picayune, Mississippi, raced on the street, and when we had a beef with somebody, then we'd go to Asperger Gulfport, straighten it out.
Yep.
You know, you beat it up on the track. We'd beat it up out there by Crosby Chemicals. We would beat it up there at the crossroads out by the test site. You know, we beat it up there, and everybody always had an excuse why they lost, why they won. There was always some kind of excuse why you won. So the track was a leveling ground. We'd go to the track and what happened there happened in front of a lot of people. So
right.
you know
sober people.
That's it. A lot of sober people. Speaking of which,
I got to tell you though, JJ had it right, and he won me over at the beginning of the thing when he said, "Hey, we ain't got no $1 million sponsors. We ain't got no $200,000 cars. We got $5,000-$10,000 cars that we built from the ground up. We bought it, and we're gonna race it. We're not each individual. We're a team. We're all here together."
And that was one of the things I was watching that they were doing is they were all pooling their money together.
Yeah, I like that.
And that's how they were. So they all got a payday at the end of the night because they won. They took that money that they won. They divided up amongst the people that were there. So, I mean, that's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. All right, let me see. I got some check-ins here. And my buddy Doug Smith. Doug Smith with Hawaiian Island Shines. We ran a special last week on his Hawaiian Island Shines. You can go to HawaiianIslandShine.com and look at the wonderful amount of car show products that he got. Tim Kaczynski from Ellicott City, Maryland. I think he lives in Baltimore. I bartended with him.
Oh, okay.
Great guy.
I'm wondering how you got that name right.
Kaczynski. He used to play baseball. I think he was a AAA ball player in Baltimore. Good guy, real good guy. Bartended with him for a while. Glad to see he's here. And Tim, I got to tell you something, man. We're going to be coming up your way in May with the Adrian's Fury Dragster. So if you got a little room for us to set up and put the dragster out front of your bar up there, it'd be kind of cool to catch up with you and have the dragster there where you can publicize it. So touch base with me on that and let me know what you think. Let's see. But anyway, Doug Smith, Hawaiian Island Shine. These are great products for car show cars, for race cars, for motorcycles, for anything. He's got a great product line. We were doing a special last week on his products. Now he's got some big things going on. I think that he also has a promo code. If you use WCC, if you go to Hawaiian Island Shine and you use the promo code WCC, you're going to save some money. I can't tell you how much money you're going to save right now because I don't remember, but you're going to save some money. So let's check out those products. That's HawaiianIslandShine.com. His products are awesome. We've got some of them that we're trying to use on the Fury Dragster and Jezebel Lens Camaro, but it's kind of tough with this bad weather. Charlie Benson said, yep, they have ruled it to death. The NHRA has ruled it to death. I see my buddy Glenn Spillman is on, joining me. Thanks, Glenn, for tuning in. I want everybody that's looking right now to please like and share my page. I like it when you like it, but I really love it when you share it. But Glenn has a show right after this one tonight called Sports Insider with Glenn Spillman. He comes on right after me here on Armed Radio. He also is live on Facebook and Periscope, so please check his stuff out. He's been dead on his picks this year for football. He's a film producer, a writer, an editor, he does it all. A stunt guy, an actor. He's got a MMA mixed martial arts movie that he's working on right now. I think it's kind of a history of the MMA documentary, if you will. So check that out. You can check that on one of his other companies, Cellar 13 Films. And by the way, my buddy Doug Smith with Hawaiian Island Shine just sent me a text that said, if you go to Hawaiian Island Shine and use the WCC Whiskey Cars Cigars discount code, he will give you 20% off of your order of $50 or more. Now, $50 or more, let me tell you, you can get for $50, you can get a lot of products and a lot of really good products. Here at the shop, we've got his wash and wax for cleaning the tow beast and the trailer, and Jezebel. We've got the satin and the wet tire finish. Yes. We have the Diamond Shine, which is a wipe-on, wipe-off show finish. That's what we'll use when we've got the Fury Dragster at places where we want people to see it and take pictures with it. And then he sent the chrome polish, which I am really, really, really looking forward to using. Because when Brick Cummins with Cummins Motorsports was over here about a month ago, he looked at the wheels on the dragster and said, man, you need to clean them things. So I'm looking forward for the weather getting out of here. Now, that's HawaiianIslandShine.com. With the discount code WCC, you can get 20% off their products. So check that out. Check it out. And he's got some other specials that he's going to hook you up with. I think he's got a discount for the rest of your life for anything that you buy, just because you heard it here on Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars. So check out Doug. Check his company out, HawaiianIslandShine.com. And he's also got pages here on Facebook, and I think I've got his page linked on the Whiskey, Cars, and Cigar page. So please check that out. Let's see. I missed a couple of people. Tim Kaczynski. East Coast Fuelers. The Cecil County race is the biggest car show race in the Mid-Atlantic. 350 cars, 12 plus nostalgia funny cars, 8 front motor rails, all blown. John Presley is the organizer. So we will have, Jim, I need you to send me the flyer or something that you've got put together on that so I can get that up on all of our sites to help promote that event for you. Yeah, I think I'm one of the cars that's also going to be there. We've got it on our schedule to be there.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a long ride in the cab of the truck with you, though. Long
But just
ride.
think, when we get there, Charlie Benson and Raffaella will be there, so we'll have donuts.
I'm sorry. Those are fantastic donuts, but
I'm going to ride, 12 hours to get donuts.
long
I love it. I love it.
ride.
I love it. So that's cool. I'm happy with that. But yeah, they there's a lot going on in drag racing, and right now we're trying to bring it back. East Coast Fueler said, "Cool, well, get me that brochure so I can get that thing posted." Let's see now. February 9th and 10th at South Carolina Motorplex, they are going to be filming Street Outlaws there. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I have tentatively maybe going to that.
You can go. I'd love to go too, but
When I looked at our schedule,
yes.
Jesse's event is that same weekend.
Oh,
And
I lose both ways. It don't matter.
Yeah.
I don't get to
well,
do either.
well, the thing about it is, I see my buddy John Anderson has checked in. Now, John Anderson, get that man a cheeseburger. John Anderson is a great friend of ours. He's one of our con family that we go out to the horror cons and the comic cons with. He is also an actor. He was in Hey Kids. He was in
Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Diary of a Wimpy Kid, and he was also in
Guardians of
the Galaxy 2.
And he's been filming a few other things in between.
He's got other things going on. So you can check him out. He's a pretty good guy.
You can catch him anywhere, man. He's been all over
John
the place this
Anderson
year.
is everywhere.
He is in demand.
He is in demand. Every event that we go to, he's usually there, and then he's usually at a lot of events we don't get invited to.
Yeah, I think he's warned him in
I think he's warned them. You got to watch the big guy in the moonshine and the woman. She's crazy.
Horror cons do crazy, John.
I'm telling you. So we got to see what happens with the Street Outlaws and the Jesse Holmes, because Uncle Jesse is
I know.
he's something.
Maybe you can go South Carolina like Friday night and then come back down and catch him Saturday. I hope it works out that way.
I hope so. We'll have to play it by ear and see what happens. Also at South Carolina Motorplex, they have got some advertising opportunities at the track. Brandon Bell has joined. Hey, buddy. John Anderson said it's not a party without us.
Oh, awesome.
So yeah, I miss John. I haven't seen him this year.
John and Josh and Wanda.
Well, yeah, you got John,
Tim,
you got
Sal,
Matthew Ashley.
Matt Ashley.
So so I mean, and Ming.
Yeah, Ming, you've kind of taken in. I don't
They
know.
kind of like Ming.
I ain't warmed up to Ming yet.
Ming's cool.
I don't know.
Let's see. So, all right, if any of you companies out there want to get on to the advertising at South Carolina Motorplex, I can make that happen for you. Shoot me a message, and I can put you in touch with the owner of the track. They've got some really good events going to be there this year. It's a new track. So, yeah, check it out. Let me know.
And we're putting him in a book.
And, yes, I forgot about that. The South Carolina Motorplex and the
ADRL.
American Drag Racing League, the ADRL, is going to be in one of the Twisted Southern Horror Queen's new books. Have you figured out a name for that new book yet?
It's the trilogy, the dragster bio.
It's the story that she's written
it's a little
on
bonus story.
the Fury Dragster.
Yeah, we're doing the creation of the Adrian's Fury dragster in real life, everything that happened, how she came to be. And then as a little lame yap, I'm throwing in a cute little short story, as cute as I can make it anyway.
It's horror. It's not cute. It's horror.
Well, Anyway, he was gracious enough to allow me to use the name of the racetrack and the ADRL in the books.
Yeah, so that's cool.
Yeah, very
That's cool.
I'm excited.
I'm excited to hear the rest of the story. Also, I'm happy to say that RJS Safety Equipment is making the new Adrian's Fury fire suit. It is
pink.
Hold on. It is not pink.
I talked to Jeff the other day.
Yeah, I ain't wearing no pink suit. I'm not no bird.
Flamingo.
Yeah. Also, we have sponsored out the suit pretty well. We've got.
You look like Ricky Bobby.
Yeah, I'm gonna look like Jerry Jones Football Stadium with sponsors all over the seat. This is nothing, but we've got Renegade Racing Fuel that's on the suit. We've got Amalay Oil that's on the suit. We've got Naked Wines on the suit. We have K&N oil filters on the suit. Surreal Studios, D&M Graphics, Kentucky Gentleman Cigars, Sella 13 Films,
RJS,
RJS Safety Equipment. We've got the Adrian's Fury logo on it. And Kim Moranto, I see he's joined in.
And possibly one more that we're
and we've got two more. But right now, what we're doing is we've got some pretty big companies that are on the fire suit that have came in as sponsors, and we really appreciate them, and we thank them for everything that they're doing for us. But we've got one spot on this side pocket of the fire suit that we could fill up pretty easy. Mm-hmm. But what Lynn has decided that we're going to do on that, we are giving every business in the country an opportunity to get on the fire suit as well. And that will include the crew shirts, and those will be seen at all the races we attend, plus all of the horror cons, comic cons.
You got it.
TV interviews that you do, social media, radio, website. Your show, my show, all the websites. It will be seen with all of the big companies that are advertising or sponsors for us. Mm-hmm. And what we're doing is we've got this set up on the Whiskey Cars and Cigar raffle page. Yep, we're raffling off that spot for $20. So
$20 per ticket.
$20 per entry. You can go on, you can sign in and buy one ticket, buy 10 tickets, buy as many tickets as you want. I think I've got it on there for if you buy 5 tickets, you get 1 entry free.
If I remember right.
So that's 6 entries. And what we're going to do in a couple of weeks on Lynn's show, we've got that whole randomorg.net thing that picks the winners. We're going to pick the winner, so we'll do that live so everybody can see that there's no shenanigans or no hanky-panky going on.
Oh, they're going to be some hanky-panky.
Well, if there's moonshine around, there's going to be some hanky-panky, I can tell you.
Why don't you pass that over here? You hogging that glass.
All right. Oh, Crail CNET Road.
Uh-huh.
I know I just screwed that name up big time. So that's two. That's 2 I've screwed up tonight. So I got one more. But, check out the Whiskey Cars and Cigars page. There's a link on that. So if you've got a small company that sells candles, you have the chance to win that raffle.
Yeah.
1 ticket. I knew I had a friend in Dallas. And he was a raffle. He always got in. He'd buy 20 or 30 tickets all the time. And there was always the guy who bought one. That one.
Right. That's my one.
Yeah. So, but yeah, you can get on this. You will be the final entry on the suit. So you can get what others are paying a lot of money for.
Yeah. For
$20. But that's our way, because we go crazy. Hawaiian Island Shine, D&M Graphics, Surreal Studios, Cellar 13 Films, Vet Starts. We are a ProLube. We are the spokesperson for small business.
That's it.
And we drive, our business is driven by small business, and we try to drive small businesses. So what we're doing with all of the big money sponsors that we have on our fire suit, we are doing one spot here on the front, $20 entry. Enter and tune in to see if you won. It'll be a great way for a small business to get some national exposure, and it sticks by our guidelines of what we do about helping small businesses.
That's right.
Now, somebody texted me, Matt Hasley, that Hasley guy, texted me today, wanting to know if I could help him with his small business. His small business is that Bitcoin crap.
Mm-mm.
And let me tell you something, man. You can spend all the money you want on Bitcoins and stuff to count Bitcoins and all that. My money is in cash, gold, and silver. If there's an EMP, your Bitcoin is gone. So I would look at stuff that's moonshine.
Lead.
Yeah, moonshine. This is a tangible something that you can hold, sell, make money.
It's medicinal.
It's medicinal. There's a whole bunch of things you can do with it. Let's see. I got Brandon Bell. He's liking the moonshine. But yes, so check that out. Check that out on our page. $20 an entry. If you buy 5 entries, you get 1 for nothing. So that'd be 6. Yeah, and you will be up there with
big guys like
Renegade Racing Fuel. Wrong side. Damn, I'm looking at it on the camera. So Renegade Racing Fuel. Available at available at Performance Metal Finishes.
Have a little bit more of that moonshine. That's gonna help.
Vampire Chassis. We've got the lowest price around on fuel.
And he knows this because he had people scout out all of the competition.
Yes, I did. I had somebody scout out all the competition, and I wanted to make sure that I could put the fuel at a price where I'm not making any money on it, but I'll do it in volume. I told Renegade I told Renegade and Cummings Motorsports I wanted to sell 100 drums this year. 155-gallon drums is what my goal is for the year. They looked at me and they're like, "Are you joking?" I'm like, "Nope, that's what I want to do." So that's what I'm trying to do is 100 drums, 155-gallon drums. Renegade Racing Fuel. Racers that win, pour it in. Oh. And Renegade Racing Fuel is also the sponsor of the Great American Bracket Race that Britt Cummins and the what is it? The
Monday.
Money Monday,
yeah.
The All-American Bracket Race, and the Team Challenge, which I thought one of the Cummins was going to be here tonight. Maybe that little cold.
It's cold.
That's
outside.
what it is. It's cold outside.
Right. Too cold to dial the phone.
But if they would have been here, they could have had some of this nice warm or moonshine. Warm you right up. All right. So we got that covered. But, I mean, that'll be pretty good for a small business.
I think so.
I would really like to see a company that
just starting out.
Yeah. Got a cool little niche product. And the thing about it is, it's not just the races that we go to. The race events that we are going to and being a part of this year are a minuscule amount of the people that we see. Our biggest audience is for you, with you at the horror conventions and the Comic Cons where you're a guest author at, and they have the dragster there as well to help promote your books, your book series. And we're going to be, let's see, I've got this on here, February 23rd through 25th.
26th. 3rd and 4th. No, you're right, 25th.
Of course I'm right.
Oh, snap.
I told you. February 23rd through 25th. We will be at Pensacon at the Pensacola Bay Center in Pensacola, Florida. Lynn and the Fury Dragster will be there, and I will be hanging out. Yes. I have no idea. Maybe. I can look at that when the show is over.
Who are you talking to?
I have somebody texted me something. They were asking. I think they were asking me if this video was me. Yes. If you're asking if this video is me, yes, it is. Yes, that video is me also. I have just kind of screwed this up. Oh, there I am. Okay, I thought I had erased all of the Periscope count, but I didn't. Okay, so Pensacon, Pensacola, Florida, February 23rd through 25th. We will be there. We will have one of our cosplay girls, Lauren Mills, will be there in her new outfit, and I am hoping that she does pictures with the dragster.
Of course she will.
And then Cammie Roebuck.
Yeah, I love Cammie.
Cammie is another one of our costume girls. She is a costume designer. She always takes a picture with the dragster. I think we've been to two events where she's been, and she has shown up. She was at Southern Geek Fest.
Geek
Three,
Fest,
okay.
the
Tupelo,
Mississippi,
right.
And the last one, was it Night Risers? No, it wasn't Night Risers.
What Night Risers? Was it?
She was in Harlan. They
was
were in
she?
Harlan with us, yeah.
That's right, because we saw them when we got out of when we pulled up the hotel.
Yep.
They were her and her mother were getting out. So yeah, Cammie, we'll get pictures with Cammie. So that's cool. I like that. So Pensacon, you can check that out. You can look at pensacon.com, or you can go to Facebook and check out Pensacon.
Massive event.
Massive event.
Oh
Big
God,
event.
It needs its own zip code.
But that's one of the cool things is we're doing the fire. We'll have the fire suit before then and the crew shirts before that for that event. So for our little $20 entry,
That's
for whoever, that's huge exposure. Huge exposure.
Tens of thousands that weekend.
Yeah. Yeah. That weekend alone is a lot. Let's see.
Then I know you've got a race in March, don't you? Isn't one of Uncle Jesse's events in March? Or
let's see. I'm looking here on my notes. We've got February 9th and 10th is Holt, Florida. Emerald Coast Dragway, Gasser Grudge Fest. This event is one of the Southern Outlaw Gasser events of Uncle Jesse Holmes. I don't talk nearly enough to Uncle Jesse, but he is a great guy.
You think he'd wear a Get Bit shirt if I sent it for him?
Maybe. We maybe will get Uncle Jesse to do that. I can tell you one thing. I don't talk to Jesse as nearly enough as I do on the phone, but I can tell you that when me and Jesse get on the phone and talk, it's whose battery dies first. That's generally how we get off the phone.
I need your phone number, Uncle Jesse. So next time I'm stuck in here with him all day long, I can just dial your number and hand him the phone. He'll leave me alone.
Let's see. At this event, they're going to have a swap meet, car show, junior dragsters, gates open at 8, kids under 12 get in free. And this is a great day with the family. Let's see. Uncle Jesse, tell him if you come to this, tell Uncle Jesse, find Jesse Holmes. Tell him that you heard it here on Whiskey, Cars, and Cigars, or find me because I think I'm going to be there. I got 2 events. This is the one I want to go to. The other one is the one that I really should be at, but I missed Uncle Jesse's events last year, and I really wanted to go to them. So I got to do a little bit of soul searching, figure out which one.
Gosh, what a
one's a
tough
big
call.
one. One's a really big one. Street Outlaws, filming. Uncle Jesse.
Golly.
It's tough.
I'm glad I ain't in your shoes.
It's tough. It's tough. So let's. Oh, and then now my buddy Alan Faulkner's got an event coming up. I-22 Motorsports Park in Eldridge, Alabama. It's May 4th and 5th, 2018. I-22 Motorsports Park. That's off Interstate 22.
Oh.
He's looking to get an 8-car field in A and B classes. So that's going to be a nice event. We're going to be getting some flyers and some promotional stuff on that. So once I get that, I'll get those up on the site and let everybody know. Keep them in touch. I'm trying to think. We got our. I tell you, I actually skipped over from some stuff. I got my Renegade Racing Fuel covered. I got Uncle Jesse's race covered.
Last year we were able to sit and quote exactly where we were going to be every month, but there's so much stuff going on this year. I haven't even bothered trying to memorize it.
Yeah, it's one of those
insane.
things. I think we've got 34 dates on the schedule now. And that's a combination of race dates. That's a combination of cons. That's a combination of charity events.
And in the madness is some of it we're waiting for confirmation. Some of it we're waiting for dates to make sure we're not already confirmed somewhere else for those dates.
Right.
It's nerve-wracking.
It is nerve-wracking, but it will all be worth it. And that just also goes to help the if you're trying to figure out if you want to spend the $20 to get on the fire suit, just listen back at this video after it's over, or if you're listening on Armed Radio, listen to the show again. We're in front of millions of people a year. And
have been for several years.
And we've been doing that for several years. But yeah, for the $20 ad link that we're doing, you get in a pot where we're gonna pick names. It's $20 raffle entry. We're gonna pick the name of who goes on the front of the fire suit on this side, right here. Your name will be on that front of that fire suit along with Renegade Racing Fuel, Amelie Oil, Naked Wines.
Hawaiian Shine.
No, Hawaiian Shine's not on there.
Okay.
But hey, Hawaiian Shine could be on there. ProLube is not on there, but hey, ProLube could be on there. Surreal Studios, D&M Graphics, the Adrian's Fury moniker on the back of the suit. Kentucky Gentleman Cigars. Kentucky Gentleman Cigars is on the suit.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
Yes,
Okay.
Kentucky Gentleman Cigars.
Mike's lost out on that.
Mike's Cigars lost out on that
went to
big
sleep.
time. So, yep, Kentucky Gentleman has stepped up.
That's cool. I really love their moonshine cigars.
Their moonshine cigars are awesome.
We are
Which
be perfect with that, wouldn't
it? No, their moonshine wouldn't be good with that. It'd be too sweet.
Would it?
Yes. Yeah.
They're such a creature.
Yeah, that's too sweet. It'd be too much. It would. I would have maximum exposure.
God, we don't want that.
Hey, and I want to tell everybody once again, my hemp works, hemp oil, 500 milligrams. I take it twice a day. Through these cold ass days, this stuff has stopped me from hurting. I am feeling great. I'm feeling great. You can look on the website. It's on there. You can follow Sandy Thibodeau or Ken Thibodeau and check it out. You can check it out on my site. There's a Learn More tab. it's like $59, $69 a month for a bottle of this. If you want to sell it, it's an extra $20. So if you buy a bottle of this and try it and you pay the extra $20, then they also sell it. You'll get paid for doing it if you're retired, if you need a second income, if you've got a single mom, single dad. If you need some extra money, sell the crap. It's $20. I love it. I use it every day. In fact,
this is the fun part because he actually has to be quiet for a few minutes. Usually I'm insulting him and looking at him like he's crazy and calling his mother and telling on him and all kind of stuff. And he's defenseless. He can't say anything.
Yeah, she gets away with it. So I put it under my tongue for about 20 seconds. But yeah, it works good for me. I really enjoy it. I said this crap a minute ago. I didn't mean that. It's just the way I talk.
It's the moonshine.
It's the moonshine, too. I see all these little hearts. Where I'm getting them hearts from? At least it's just not my buddy Josh TKO Turner. When he does it, it's got like a little bird that flies across there. I don't know how he does that. He's the only person who has that I've ever seen. Must be because he's an actor.
Because he carries that big stick.
Yeah.
That club with
Lucille.
barbed wire.
Lucille,
yeah.
I really thought I was going to win Lucille.
Yeah.
I wanted a Lucille.
That's the last thing you need.
But we got Josh sent us. Josh is also one of the actors on The Walking Dead. He sent us some autographed pictures the other day. This is kind of everybody on The Walking Dead. But this is Josh right here. The Savior. A Savior. And then we got my good buddy Charlie Benson. Charlie Benson with his front engine dragster. He is the one that's winning the north-south race right now. At Rockingham, he blasted out a 6:48 at 215 miles an hour. So he is the guy that we're headhunting.
He can get you to the Walmart quick, fast, and in a hurry.
In a hurry. And he does it with donuts, his wonderful wife, Raffaella, and that barbecue they had looked awful good as well.
I can go for some barbecue ribs right now.
You know, I almost stopped by when I went out and drove the roads today to go get gas in the truck. I came back through Independence, and I almost stopped at the barbecue station and got some barbecue.
I'd rather you go see your old guy down here.
He's not out there. It's 15. He's not going to be out there on the side of the road selling barbecue today. I pretty much
He brought his heater with
I
him.
can pretty much guarantee you he's not going to be out there.
By that pit. It's warm.
It ain't that warm. It ain't that warm. But yeah. So I actually started to stop and pick some up.
Man, I could go for some ribs.
I thought, I should have done that. I should have my better judgment.
They'll be even better tomorrow when you go stop.
Tomorrow, let's go party crash somewhere tomorrow. Let's go to
you're a party crashing fool.
I am the party crasher.
You drive by the funeral home and go, "Oh, donuts."
I do. And that's like, I got to tell you, when it comes to hotels, Hampton Inn has the best breakfast.
That's a shame.
Look, the sign says free breakfast. Nowhere on that sign does it say for guest. I drove by that sign. I looked up, Hampton Inn, free breakfast. I tried it. I love it. I keep going back.
He keeps an empty suitcase in the cab of his truck just so he can make people believe he spent the night there. It's like, oh, I've stayed there before. It was like 3 years ago, but I've stayed here. I spent the night here, just not last night.
I have the key. I still have a key.
It's kind of like me with stop signs. I've stopped there before.
All right. We're not going to talk about it. I'm getting all kind of smiley faces, and I'm digging it. All right, everybody. We're getting ready to get out of here. It is almost 8 o'clock, so it's time for me to get out of here. You can check out Glenn Spillman at Sports Insider right after my show here on Armed Radio, Facebook, Periscope, YouTube. I want to thank everybody for tuning in. I'm sorry I was a little lethargic tonight. I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning. It's been cold. It's been raining. It's been snowing. It's been freezing. The dogs have been sick. I'm freaking tired. So I'm fixing to get out of here. Don't forget, share our site. Don't just don't like it. I like it when you like it, but please share it. I want to get more people exposed to the madness of me.
There's plenty to go.
And there's a lot going on for 2018 that I really want everybody to be part of. So share. Also, don't forget about our raffle for the fire suit for this. No. This one. For this side of the fire suit, your company logo could be here along with this company logo, which is Renegade Racing Fuel. You know, between Renegade, Naked Wines, Amelie,
Surreal,
DNF, K&N Oil Filters, we've got almost the companies that we have that are on the fire suit have a net worth of almost $500 million.
Wow.
So for a $20 entry, somebody is going to have their product next
to the big guys.
Yep. So check it out. Good night, everybody. I hope y'all had a wonderful time. If you're somewhere where it's cold, it's freaking cold here too. So I will see everybody next week. I got 2 or 3 drop-ins coming this weekend. We're doing some dragster work if this weather clears up a little bit, so we'll be doing drop-ins on the dragster. So check and watch those out. Good night, everybody.
User left your channel.